Hi, my name's Linda. I'm a refresh activator with Blackburn with Darwin. And we're going to be looking at food labels. Specifically in this video, nutritional information and the guidelines and ingredients lists. The second video will show you the traffic light system and words used on packaging, like high fibre, low fat, low sugar. Now we use the nutritional information as a way of guiding us with healthy products. And there is guidelines set for fats, sugars and salt. By keeping these three nutrients low is going to give you a good nutritional balanced foods. And you'll find this information either on the side or the back of packaging. And you may see it in a table form, or it might be in a list. And you'll find it by looking for the heading Nutrition Information. You should also see that it says typical values per 100 grams. It may also have a list of per pack or per half a pack. We can discard those as we want to use the per 100 grams so that we can use the guidelines. So total fat is shown here, and the guideline is 3 grams for low and 17.5 grams for high. And of which of those fats is saturated, 1.5 grams is low and 5 grams is high. Saturated is much lower because of the impact it has on our cholesterol. The more saturated fat in our diets, the higher our cholesterol levels can go, and that can lead to other health problems. So we really want to make sure that we're looking at the saturated fat. But also, we don't want to have too much total fats in our diet, even though unsaturated fats is good for us, because that could lead to high calories and a lot of energy in the product. Carbohydrates, of which is sugars, so it's the sugars that we're looking for, 5 grams is low, 22.5 grams is high. Salt, 0.3 grams is low and 1.5 grams is high. We want to keep the salt low because too much salt in the diet can raise our blood pressure, and that again can lead to other health problems. So you'll see numbers in between these as well. So the lower down, obviously the better, and as the numbers creep up towards the higher end, we're wanting to see if we can find products that move us a bit lower down. So low we can have as often as we want. Anything that sits in between is an okay product to have most of the time. Anything high and above, we want to limit those to an occasional food. So that's the nutrition information. We're going to move on to ingredients list now. Here are 2 examples of forms of cereal. One on the left is a whole wheat cereal, and the one on the right is a red berry whole grain cereal bar. So ingredients are listed in order of weight, starting with the largest ingredient and ending with the smallest. Everything used to make up the food, including water and food additives, must be included in the list. And if you can see from these 2 examples, there is a significant difference between how many products are used on or ingredients on the left than there is on the right. They both start with a whole grain or a whole wheat product. On the left, 95% of it is whole wheat, and on the right, 30% of it is whole grain oats. And we can also look at the nutritional information and compare the two. So the fats and salts in both products fall within the nutritional information that we've previously looked at and are low. However, the sugars do differ. The one on the left still remains low at 4.4 grams, but the product on the right for sugars is very high at 28 grams per 100 grams. And we can see why that's so high by looking back at the ingredients list. And we can see that there's sultanas and cranberry blend, which is a natural source of sugar, which is okay. But there is other forms of refined sugars which we want to reduce and only have in small amounts. And in the list we can see this as juice syrup. We can also see it as glucose syrup. It also lists on a number of occasions as sugar. And all these will contribute to that final grams. And because there is a significant amount of added sugar, we need to be more mindful about this product. And if we were comparing both products against the nutritional information and the ingredients list, we can see that the one on the left is much healthier than the one on the right. So just to recap, it's good to know your nutritional guidelines and understand how to use your ingredients list to help you pick the most healthy and nutritious products. Thank you for listening and goodbye.